Hurricane Katrina left streets and cities like Metaerie, Louisiana looking war-torn and abandoned. Everywhere you look, buildings are missing walls, vehicles are smashed from fallen debris, traffic lights and power lines are down, and if you look to the sky, you could see helicopters everywhere. Thousands of these storm victims arrived on these flying chariots, clinging on to whatever they had left. They're exhausted, confused, but alive. Victims were stranded on rooftops after water broke from area levees and flooded the streets.
The guy came and got us in the boat because the water was over my head. I would have drowned. They came in on boats, got us. They took us to a dry place on the bayou, and they toppled us out over here.
Paul O'Connell and his newfound friends are relieved to make it to dry land.
I was about 3 blocks from the breach, so it came in quick.
After several pleas to be rescued remained unanswered, O'Connell made his way to the second floor of his 2-story home.
A boat was coming down Bel Air, and I was screaming out of the window because the water was coming up so fast that a few boats rode by and didn't hear, and at that point things were getting pretty bad.
He finally broke through an upstairs window, got up on the roof, and waited to be rescued. People arrived at the makeshift refugee camp looking for loved ones while enduring the heat and the chaos that filled the air.
Saturday morning, I told him to start getting things together because this hurricane looked like it's going to hit.
Mike and Carla Sampson arrived here looking for their son and his family.
I don't think my son knows how to swim, my daughter-in-law, or the children. So, I mean, you know, that's what's got us scared. We heard about the bodies floating. We don't know if they're alive or dead. We just want to know if they're alive and they're safe.
At this point, many of the stranded storm victims who found refuge on rooftops have been rescued. However, there are still many out there, barely above the water, but refusing to leave.
Our rescue boats, when they got us out to veterans, went in to see how they were, and they weren't going to leave, and they didn't want to leave.
With medical facilities set up to handle the sick and food and water flown in for the hungry, the city that was once referred to as the city that CARE forgot is slowly turning into the city that CARE remembered. In Metaerie, Omar Isaac, ABC 26 News.